look for so that you don't get all messed up. I definitely believe that Bitcoin will reach a new all-time high. You are aware that I am sticking to the following targets: 110, 120, and above 150. However, the question remains, should we first move down and re-enter the $90,000 region in order to obtain some more liquidity? Go read the post. If you have access to YouTube, tell me what you think. And Justin, this morning's top story came straight from the press. Ripple introduces Zadbank under Mamo as its first blockchain-induced payment client in the United Arab Emirates in a post made at 3:22 a.m. There has been a great deal of publicity and coverage in the United Arab Emirates lately. We increased the level of attention because Ripple was signing deals and Trump was also in the United Arab Emirates negotiating deals. We are aware that Ripple collaborates with the local central banks. According to this post published today, Ripple announces Zadbank and Mamo as its first blockchain-enabled payment clients in the United Arab Emirates, building on Dubai's regulatory licensing. The timing is intriguing. I'm not sure who stays up at Ripple to post these things at 3 or 4 in the morning, but here we are. Being the first to cover something after waking up is a pleasant feeling, correct? Thus, it claims that Ripple is the top supplier. We are fully aware of that. This corporation is exactly what we care about, so let's get started. Correct. Therefore, it states that Ripple and these two financial service providers will be permitted give the newly owed DFS a license so they can handle payments around the clock. It's intriguing because Reese Merrick, managing director of Ripple's Asian and Africa division, comments on his piece about the cryptocurrency space and even posts a video of himself discussing all the events in the Middle East. We will thus discuss that. However, according to Ripple's 2025 New Value Report, 64% of finance leaders in the Middle East and Africa believe that quicker payments and settlement times are the most important barriers. Encouraging blockchain-based currencies into cross-payment flows requires significant changes. XRP is undoubtedly what we mean when we discuss blockchain-based currencies. By 2030, more than 1 million firms are anticipated to call the United Arab Emirates home, indicating the country's remarkable economic trajectory. We at Memo are honored to be leading this charge and facilitating easier and more accessible international payments for anyone. The CEO of Memos was saying that our collaboration with Ripple is a significant advancement. It enables us to provide consumers and businesses with quicker, more dependable cross-border payments, enabling businesses in the United Arab Emirates to grow with confidence. Quite fascinating. Accordingly, Ripple has more than 60 regulatory licenses and registrations in several jurisdictions, including DFS, where it was given a license in March 20. Remember that Ripple had to wait 6 months to obtain the license, and as you are aware, the timer expired in March of this year. They expressed their sincere sorrow for the licensing, and you can view the full Twitter discussion here. I publicly discussed Ripple and the events in the United Arab Emirates. Read it carefully, and don't forget that the CME Group's XRP futures are going online today. The Mercantile Exchange of Chicago does not anticipate. Is there anything that could result in a price increase? No. Seems to be a popular theme this year. I believe that more conventional organizations and entities are entering the market, and whether it's by enabling stable currency to be used in the settlement or by using custody, cross-border payments or all that, in essence, it's about recognizing our direction while simultaneously anticipating what lies ahead. Do you believe that tokenization stablecoins will truly take off in the Middle East in 2025? Look, I believe that the rise of stablecoins has been incredible. I believe that during the following 2 years, its market capitalization is expected to reach the billions of dollars, and I believe that indicates the sign and the direction we are heading in. There are, in my opinion, a ton of applications for stablecoin settlement in the payment space, such as business transfers and the ability to import and settle in USD or another currency. Stablecoin expedite settlement improvements, which makes things much more efficient. I believe that a lot of progress has been made. In my opinion, we are only getting started on our journey. The same is true with tokenization. Believe that many years ago, after 7 years at Ripple, I was addressing big financial institutions. They were less willing to consider tokenization. You know, we are now being invited in by the same FIs to sort of see their approach. Folks, that is enormous. Thus, financial institutions are no longer relevant. They'd had no desire to get involved. Hey, why don't you come back in? They are calling Ripple now. Let's come together, discuss this, and determine how we can cooperate. Tokenization is beginning to gain popularity. And now, calmly, we have this coming from XRP. Remind yourself to be cool, especially if you aren't. receiving your cryptocurrency news from XRP at the moment. I have no idea what you're up to. If Ripple outperforms tech giants after IP, this is XRP's prediction. Yes, I'm aware that there is a small comparison chart here. According to the report, Grok examined the correlation between the market capitalization of XRP and its estimated valuation, which is now around 12.77. Some startling conclusions can be drawn from applying the ratio to fictitious situations. In theory, XRP's market value might approach $25,810 billion, 0 cents, if Ripple's market value reaches Google's $2 trillion, $21 billion, 0 cents. That is equivalent to $440, 0 cents for each token. The price of XRP may rise by about $687, 0 cents, $2,000, 0 cents, and in the most ambitious estimate, if it reaches Apple's $3 trillion, $150 billion, 0 cents valuation. As none of these other